game over then unbeaten Coffeyville, 97-62. So the Blue Dragon ladies about ready to do battle with our visitors from extreme northwest Kansas. Well, it's not going to be too long. We'll be going even farther to the northwest.
Yeah, just coming up in January, going to Colby, and then next year be going to Goodland.
And how lucky are we to be centrally located? Can you imagine going from Coffeyville to Goodland?
I did those numbers last year, and it was quite interesting. Let's take a quick 2-minute timeout, and we'll come back. But starting lineups coming your way right after. Blue Dragons athletics are a tradition. So is the Anchor Inn in downtown Hutchinson. Whether you plan lunch or dinner or even take out for home, the Anchor Inn is a great family restaurant that you are sure to enjoy. Order off their great menu or take advantage of the Anchor Inn's awesome buffet. You'll make a great choice either way. The Anchor Inn is also a great spot to meet up with old friends and acquaintances because everyone goes to the Anchor. That's the Anchor Inn at 128 South Main in Hutchinson, proud supporters of Hutchinson Blue Dragon Athletics.
Imagine for a moment the best deal ever on smartphones. Got it? I bet Nextech Wireless has you beat. Now through the end of the year, get up to 5 smartphone lines, unlimited talk, text, and data for only $100. Whether 3 lines, 4, or 5, it's just $100. And the deals don't stop there. All smartphones are buy one, get one free. Say hello to unlimited gifting, unlimited data, and unlimited holiday happiness. Certain restrictions apply. Merry Christmas from Nextech Wireless.
Hello, this is Tom Elliott of Elliott Mortuary, and again this year we are pleased to help sponsor HCC Blue Dragon Sports. We encourage you to support all the Blue Dragon games, both home and away, with your attendance, but if not, we hope you enjoy listening to the game here on KWBW and Country 102.9. Elliott Mortuary and Crematory, a proud sponsor of Hutchinson Community College, and honored to have served the families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935.
Hi, I'm Ken Hyman, General Manager of Midwest Superstore in Hutchinson. We're proud to be a sponsor of HCC Sports. You have choices when it comes to your vehicle purchases, and a better way is more than a slogan. Any new or select pre-owned purchase comes with our Advantage Rewards benefits. That includes complimentary car washes with every service visit, a loaner car with any major service, including oil changes and tire rotations. A better way also means no high-pressure sales tactics. Everyone has deals, but do they take care of you after the sale? Visit us at MidwestSuperstore.com and go Blue Dragons.
Let's go courtside and pick up the flavor of the starting lineups with Darren Dunn.
From West Jordan, Utah, number 21, Tierra Aitula. At guard, a 5'10" sophomore from Saxe, Texas, number 23, Megan Woodward. And at forward, a 5'11" sophomore from Bird City, Kansas, number 24, Elizabeth Keltz. The Trojans are 3-6, 1-4 in the Jayhawk Conference, coached by Sharika Maynor in her first season.
Sharika Maynor in her first season, Rusty, is the last year they had a coach that they did a pretty good job and then moved on after 1 year. Several years ago in the Region 6, Colby did quite well. Had a lot of foreign players, but they've hit on some hard times.
Well, if you're going to live in Colby, you better enjoy cold weather because you're going to get a batch of it up there. On the other hand, the summers are delightful in northwest Kansas. I'm going to say that most days are at about a 4 or 5 degree temperature difference between here and there. I have some friends in Colby, I have some friends in Goodland. They stayed there a long time, so it's possible to survive in northwest Kansas.
Rich Epp used to be the play-by-play voice of the Fighting Illini out of Illinois, and he's settled into Colby and has a very nice business. He primarily does play-by-play and has video business out there.
You told me he did 180 games.
180 games himself, and in his company, which is called Wide Open Spaces, does streaming service. They've also hooked in with the Kansas State High School Activity Association to do some of the state championships. 830 broadcasts last year. That's wrestling and everything.
If you're wondering why we haven't had the introduction of the Blue Dragon women, they're showing a video, which is the standard operating procedure here. Upon the conclusion of that video, we'll have the introduction of the Blue Dragon women.
Which we're getting set to go to right now. Lights come back up, and we're about set for some basketball. Let's go to Darren Dunn.
Hutchinson Community College Blue Dragons. At guard. guard, a 5'5" freshman from Dighton, Kansas, number 10, Sarah Kramer. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore from Leavenworth, Kansas, number 11, Alicia Brown. At guard, a 5'8" freshman from Dodge City, Kansas, number 12, Tia Bradshaw. At forward, a 5'11" freshman from Olathe, Kansas, number 22, Deshane Roebuck. And at forward, a 6-foot freshman from Liberal, Kansas, number 32, Jada Mickens. The Blue Dragons are 5-2, 3-2 in the Jayhawk Conference. Coached by John Unches in his 11th season, assisted by Travis Kirk and Bill Anderson. Officials for tonight's contest, John Adams, Bill Schaus, and Rodney Palin.
Indeed, John Unches is in his 9th season, and what a career he's put together as the head coach here. 292 wins, just 64 losses. It doesn't get much better than that.
That's a pretty good percentage over a 9-year span.
Looks like North Carolina in here, powder blue for the Colby Trojans.
Exactly. Colby in their powder blue, Blue Dragons in their home whites. Tips control by the Blue Dragons as Roebuck will bring it up. Roebuck knocked down a couple threes against Neosho the other afternoon. Beat comes into Mickens out of high post, takes it right side, goes up with a shot, and she will be fouled. It will be Keltz doing the fouling. Elizabeth Keltz picks up the personal foul in the act of shooting. She's out of Bird City, Kansas, which is up way up. It's about as far northwest as you can get up around St. Francis. Mickens gets set. Free throw toss is up and good.
Kate is a pretty good free thrower. Hits about 3 out of every 4.
July the second one, trying to give Dragons a 2-0 lead. It's 1-0 right now and just underway. Free throw toss is up and good. Got them both. So Mickens with 2 free throws and the Dragons lead at 2-0. Here comes Miona Leonard into the forecourt. Leonard picked up quickly by Bradshaw. This Tia Bradshaw, starting guard for the Blue Dragons. Dribble penetration across the top. Bixman back on the outside. Ball's in and out of the hands of Leonard, but she runs it down. Keeps it alive, pulls it back with 9 on the shot clock now. She'll dribble penetrate, pulls it back to the top of the key. Goes right side, still with the basketball is Bixman. And shot clock violation. As they got one off, Rusty, but it did not hit iron either, so turnover.
And it came after the shot clock had expired anyhow. So the Blue Dragons with a good defensive set on the first possession for Colby.
With the basketball in the backcourt, Tia Bradshaw, freshman guard out of Dodge City, Kansas. Her sister was a guest on Dragon Talk the other night. To drive in by Brown, misses it. Gets her own rebound, though. Kicks it back outside. Here's Kramer from the right side corner. Knocks down a 3. Love to see that as Sarah Kramer knocks one down. She's out of Dighton, Kansas. And a turnover against Colby. Too high on the pass on the far side, and Woodward could not get to it. So 2 quick turnovers on Colby on trips down the court, and it's 5-0 Hutchinson. Brown had a great night against Neosho. Here's Mickens. She'll drive in, kicks the corner left to Roebuck, out to Brown. She'll sidestep into the lane and travels it. Took one too many steps, but they say a foul on the floor before. So the foul is going to be charged against Itula. Tierra Itula will pick up the personal, and that'll be the second team foul. Inbounding right side baseline, Hutch. Bradshaw kicks it to Roebuck out on the top. She'll dribble drive, pulls it back over to Kramer. Top of the key now to Bradshaw. Left side, Brown. They're going against zone, right side, Kramer. They'll whip it inside of Mickens, and another foul is going to be called. Keltz will pick up her second. I'm not sure how deep the Colby Trojans are, but if I'm a betting man, they're not very deep on some of the scores that we've seen.
And 2 fouls on Elizabeth Keltz.
Coach Maynard looked at her bench already. There's a missed shot picked up by Keltz. She'll stay in there. Now the substitute, Dixon, will come to the scores table. She'll get in next dead ball whistle. With the ball, Leonard for the Colby Trojans. 5-0 ball game. Hutchinson with the early lead.
They'll drive down, shoot it on its way, not there. Ball knocked away. It'll be the Blue Dragons basketball. Cannot believe that this is just about the last day of November. Christmas shopping should be in full force.
And your lawns are still green.
They're still green, yeah. Can beat the, tell you what, it wasn't Thanksgiving Day last week. Wonderful, absolutely beautiful, and the weekend as well. Ball on the outer perimeter. Brown a gun it on his way. Three-pointer by Brown is good, and Alicia knocks it down from the outside. So Hutchinson off to a quick start, 8-0. The timeout's taken on the floor. A 30-second break coming your way. 7:52 to go in the first quarter. Hutch up 8-0. We'll be back right after this.
Whatever the sport or season it may be, if you suffer any kind of sports injury, call the outstanding doctors at Pinnacle Sports Medicine and Orthopedics. Doctors Lowen and Severud have effectively treated virtually every kind of sports injury. They use the most advanced arthroscopic surgical techniques available to medicine. You'll also work closely with their highly trained physical therapists every step of your rehab. Get back in the game with Pinnacle Sports Medicine. Call 662-6000 to schedule your appointment or visit them online at summitks.com.
The Blue Dragons off to an 8-0 start. Colby in 3 possessions. The best they could do is a shot that didn't draw iron.
You mentioned the lawns being so green. Better keep water nose when you have the opportunity, because we're not getting a whole lot of moisture. Right here, the Blue Dragons putting some pressure on Colby in the backcourt. The ball knocked away. It'll be Colby basketball.
It is almost impossible to have too much water in the ground going into winter.
Really is. Ball comes in, stolen away, and then knocked away out of bounds. Kramer got a hand on it. Trying to get it into Dixon. And one of the officials comes over. I'm not sure they were ready for play there. Checking shot clock.
Shot clock should have been moving, because that ball was definitely touched in the playing area.
Switch it.
Ball comes in. Dixon gets it. Should bring it on the dribble. She's out of Keller, Texas. Dixon on the top side. She's a freshman out of Keller, 5'7". Will run that point guard position. Kicks it over on the right side. It goes to Woodward. Long three on its way, not there. Rebound's going to be cleared off by Kramer, and the Dragons bring it up. Out the court, Hutchinson. Kramer lobs it inside to Mickens. Mickens head fakes, kicks it back. Here's Bradshaw on the drive. Back outside. Brown for three, left wing on its way short. No good. Mickens putback basket is good. Jada Mickens with the board and the three-pointer.
And 4 points early on to lead Hutchinson. 10-0.
With the ball on the outside will be Dixon again. Now she's bottled up by Mickens. Picked up her dribble. Count is at 4. Loose basketball picked up by Robach off the floor. Here comes Bradshaw on the drive. Teo take it down low, kicks it back, and ball's loose on the court. Picked up finally by Robach, and basket's good. Deschanel Robach with the basket, and it's 12-0 Hutchinson. Dixon for Colby. Angles to the left. They'll hold it high. Corner left now with the basketball. Jumper up and good. Scoring it inside was Aitula. Totu, Dragons lead up a 10 with 6:17 to go in the first quarter of play. Here's Robach. She'll split 2 defenders, and a reach-in foul is going to be called. That will be the 4th team foul.
This one is on Brooke Bexenman.
Inbounding will be the Colby Trojans. Bexenman, like you said, picking up only her first. Here comes the inbound. Bradshaw underneath the Brown. Shots up and good by Alicia Brown. She has 5. The Blue Dragons have 14.
Set inbounds play working to perfection.
6:05 remaining to go. Again, we're in the first half of play, first quarter. Blue Dragons on the road coming up on Saturday against Garden City. Drive to the basket. Basket is good by Dixon. So all of a sudden, last couple trips down, Colby's offense has clicked pretty well. Was able to get a couple baskets. Makes it 14-4.
Dixon, a pretty athletic young lady.
I was watching her shoot earlier on. She shoots kind of unorthodox when she shoots her set shot. You might get to see it a little while. Drive down low underneath. Brown's basket is good. Well, that thing teetered up on the rim, didn't it? Finally dropped through.
Yeah, really didn't get it high enough, but it had just enough spin to creep over the front lip of the rim.
The momentum carried it over. Ball on the outer perimeter. Knocked away. Turnover. So Hutchison will have the basketball. Rusty will be tying up with the Salt City Bowl. He and Rob Dreher, along with Randy McKay, coming up on Saturday.
Should be a good matchup.
Should be a good matchup.
2 7-4 teams, and the weather's actually going to cooperate, I believe.
Highs about in the 60s, 60, 61, low about 37 I've seen. Long three-pointer up and missing by Roebuck. Rebound, Brown underneath. Her putback basket's good. Alicia having a career night so far. She had 19 on Saturday. She has 9 already in the first 6 minutes here. Ball on the outer perimeter.
Over and back.
Yep, over and back's going to be called. Another turnover. So Hutchison will have the basketball. Roebuck will inbound on the far side. 18-4 Hutchison, 4:44 to go in the first quarter. Blue Dragons won over Neosha 75-62 on Saturday afternoon. Kind of a sluggish game. Hutchison glad to come out with the win. Mickens dribble drives, cuts through the defense, puts it off the glass and good.
Too easy.
6 points for Mickens. The Dragons have 20. 20-4 your score. Run it down underneath, shot up, missing, but Roebuck on the foul as it will send Jasmine Blue to the line. Roebuck will pick up the personal.
Well, they left her totally unattended. She should have made the shot. Missed it, but will go to the line on the foul.
Jasmine Blue is out of Pontiac, Michigan. Free throw toss is up and good, lefty.
Did you ever drive a Pontiac?
I did. Had a couple Pontiacs to be exact. General Motors made a pretty good car in the Pontiac.
A couple of General Motors products that people are starting to forget about. The other one being Oldsmobile.
Oldsmobile. I had an Oldsmobile too. Really enjoyed that. Had a Cutlass. Free throw toss is up by Blue. Got them both. She hits them both. Makes it 20-6 now. Blue Dragon lead is cut just a little bit. Feed down low underneath. Ball stripped away. Dixon with the steal on Roebuck. Into the hands of Leonard. She'll take it down. Shoots about an 8-footer. Off. No good. Rebound's going to be cleared out by Roebuck. Here comes Bradshaw. Right side. Nice pass down to Mickens. Basket good. Nice pass by Kramer. Led her perfectly. Dragons hitting on all 8 cylinders. 22-6 right now, Hutchison. Down the other way and a foul called. Dixon will stumble along and will go to the line.
Tia Bradshaw bumped her on the drive to the basket.
Only the third Dragon team foul, excuse me. Now they still keep it at 2. Yep, I thought Mickens had one earlier, not the case.
Free throw missed. One more coming for Dixon.
Dixon's a 50% free throw shooter on the season. Free throw toss, she gets that one down. So miss one and hit the second. 22-7 is the score. The Dragon lead a big one with first quarter action. A drive to the basket by Bradshaw and scores it. Tia Bradshaw with her first basket.
Now every Dragon starter has scored. Hutchison right now, 71% from the field, 10 of 14.
24-7, Dragons with the lead and on pace to hit 100 if they keep this one up. But John will call off the dogs. He'll get some substitutions going here in a little bit. Wants to let the girls get into a little bit of a rhythm. There's a spin move on the inside paint. Shot won't go. Missed shot by Atula. Rebound Bradshaw, Blue Dragons. Ball on the right side to Kramer. Trying to get it inside to a cutting Bradshaw. Back outside Brown. Over to Kramer on the right. She'll dribble, penetrate. Back to Brown. The three from the top of the key is good.
Boy, she shoots it with a lot of arch.
When she gets set, that's her second tray. 12 points already for Alicia Brown out of Leavenworth, Kansas. Beat down, turnover. Roebuck comes up with a ton of turnovers for Rusty against Colby.
6 of them.
And the Hutch Blue Dragons had one, but they got it back. Underneath, they go to Roebuck. She'll hand it off to Bradshaw. Basket does not go. Tip try not there. Picked out by Colby. Colby will come out. Guillery. Guillery kicks it outside right. Three-pointer won't go. Roebuck with the rebound, and here comes the Blue Dragons up the court now. Bradshaw to Dejanay Roebuck. Back outside to Brown. 2:05 to go. Blue Dragons are led by Brown with 12 points.
Right side, Bradshaw, a three. Rims off, no good, short. Into the hands of Dixon for Colby, and she'll come in on the run. Gives it off quickly to Itula. Basket good by Itula. So they were able to get in transition. Colby's able to score it, and it's 27-9. Hutchinson. So you're near the 90 seconds away from the end of the quarter. Glenn Grunwald, Rusty Hills, glad to have you along tonight. This shot put up, Colby gets the rebound. Glad to have you along on Country 102.9 KHUT in Hutchinson, as well as KWBW 1450 AM in Hutchinson, 98.5 in Hutch. Timeout's going to be taken off the missed shot by Colby. Blue Dragons got the basketball, but want a quick 30-second timeout. 1:19 to go in the quarter. Dragons lead at 27-9. Rusty and I'll be back with more from the sports arena in 30 seconds.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
The danger in a game like this, in which Hutchinson has found it so easy to score, is that all of a sudden you stop working hard on the offensive end. You start taking quick shots, and John Onchus never wants to see that happen. He took the timeout to get that straightened out.
Make sure they don't get a little sloppy. Reach-in foul call will send the Blue Dragons to the line. On the game, Colby at that timeout was 3 out of 9 for 33 and a third percent. Blue Dragons were 11 of 18 for 61.1%. So doubling up the shots was the Blue Dragons. The foul is going to be charged against Leonard. She will pick up the personal. That's the 15th foul on Colby. Free throws up and good by Mickens.
She has 9. She can join Alicia Brown in double figures if she could hit the second charity.
And Brown is getting a break right now as we're at the 109 mark of the quarter. Free throws up and good, got them both. So you're right. 10 points for Mickens. Dragons lead at 29-9, up by 20. With 1:05 to go. To drive to the low baseline, not there. Rebound coming out with a will be. This is the other Bradshaw, by the way. This is Brianna, a sophomore. Wants to be the dental hygienist. Down the low blocks to Mickens. Then kick it back outside. Blue Dragons working around the top of the key. Here's a drive inside, and Green turns it over. Alicia Green into the ball game, and it goes the other way. Colby will bring it up. Inside of 40 seconds now. First quarter action. Glad to have you along this evening for the sports arena. Even better yet, come on out to the sports arena. Drive inside, a little leaner by Atula. It does not go. Rebound Green, and Hutchinson will bring it up with 27 ticks left on the clock. Blue Dragons with a dark shot, with the shot clock being at 21 now. Game clock is dark, so they can play it out for one. Bree Bradshaw to the right side. Also in there is Barber. Over to the left side. Hopkins, who had a great game against Coffeyville. 6 seconds. Now it's down to 4. Barber across the top, and a foul called. It'll be to the foul line. Goes Barber, I believe.
Nobody was looking to shoot. That was a
bailout there.
Yep, that was a shot clock violation in the making, but the foul bails out Hutch.
2.9 seconds remaining to go. And at the line,
Barber.
Yeah, will be Barber. So you'll get set now.
First one good.
Mm-hmm. They have not changed the score on the clock, on the board yet. There it's up and good on the second one. So 30 to, it should be, I think it should be 31-9 as they made both of them. So there's a half-court shot, and we will go to the second quarter of play. Blue Dragons lead at 30-9. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be right back.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
Already with losses in the league by margins of 37, 44, 14, and 58 points. Colby Trojans well on the way to suffer another blowout as the Blue Dragons doing pretty much whatever they want in the first quarter. Take a 30-9 lead.
All righty, 30-9 as we start the second quarter of play. Hutchinson with a good first quarter. Shooting well. Jumper up and good, a three-pointer. Bixaman with the three. Brooke Bixaman from way outside and knocks it down. Now they'll set up the offense. Ball on the right side, swing down low underneath the green, basket up and good by Barber, and Barber with the +1 with the foul call.
Barber with a nice catch down on the baseline just to the right of the basket. Caught it and shot it almost all in the same move. First field goal for Kayla.
That might have been on Bailey Bixaman that scored the three-pointer, Rusty. We'll double-check it because there's two Bixamans in the lineup. The free throw was up and good by Barber on that Colby basket last trip down. 33-12, Blue Dragons lead it. Colby with the basketball. Three-point play by Barber. Dumping it away. Colby turns it over.
Turnover number 7.
And Hutchinson taking advantage of a bunch of those. 33-12, Hutchinson. Green to Barber to left side. Here's Bree Bradshaw. She'll drive it in. Green on the outside. Now has it again to Barber. Whole new 5 in there for the Blue Dragons with the exception of Mickens. She'll remain in at the post. Great opportunity for some of the reserves to get some really good quality time. Three-pointer from the corner by the Blue Dragons. Bradshaw. There's Bree Bradshaw on a miss. And here comes Colby. Guillory. Long three by Woodard. Off no good. Rebound cleared by Hopkins. Woodward from way outside missing. Rebound top now. The Blue Dragons working to Barber. She'll throw it down the low blocks and turns it over. Bad pass by Barber. Here we'll go the other way. And Woodward has it again. She'll go left wing. Back on the outside. Oh, Leonard will shoot up the three and hit it. Big three ball by Leonard. 33-15. Colby coming back a little bit right now, hitting the long ball. And on the season, their three-point average was at 24%. Barber out top now to Hopkins. Here's Mickens with the ball on the outer perimeter. She dribbles it a couple times now to Barber. Barber takes it in, kicks it left. Hopkins outside now to Bradshaw. Bree Bradshaw.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has helped homeowners
families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935.
Hutchinson.
Hi, I'm Ken Hyman, General Manager of Midwest Superstore in Hutchinson.
Dragons with the lead, 4:33 remaining to go in this first half of play. Shot put up, missing by Colby on the missed shot put up by Kelts. The rebound cleared out. Ball on the outside, three ball. Good from outside by Green. Boy, it's good to see her get going and knocking it down. Go down the other way. Basket is, and scoring it was Brooke Bixaman. Her two-point basket, 47-19 now. Blue Dragons. 3:56 remaining. Ball on the outside, three-pointer up and missing. Rebound cleared by Roebuck. Put back basket rolls off the rim, no good. Colby with the rebound. Ball on the perimeter, dribble drive. Off the glass and good, counted as Dixon was able to score it. However, unofficially with 5 points now, but that was a good athletic move.
She is the best athlete on this Colby team.
She came in off the bench.
Alicia Brown grabbed her on the drive to the basket, or actually bumped her.
Free throw toss is up and good. So she finishes off the three-point play. 6 points for her. And the Blue Dragons will bring it up. 47-22 Hutchinson. I think it was against Pratt in the second quarter. Didn't they hold the Beavers to 2 points in the second quarter defensively?
I think that's about right.
And Darren did that game. Ball on the outside, Chibu. Puts up her dribble to Roebuck. 3:20 to go. Thrown away. Bad pass by Roebuck. Then trying to catch Chibu down low. Here's Dixon on the top. Over the right side to Guillory. She'll gun it on this way. Rims out on her. Horseshoe out. And the ball comes out off the foot of Brett. And Blue Dragons turn it over.
It's getting a little sloppy at both ends right now.
Jumper up. Roebuck with the rebound. And now we go down low underneath. Shot up, missing by Brown, who's back in there. But this got turned into a little bit of a turnover-prone game all of a sudden. And there's another one. Colby turns it over, and Brown has it now for the Blue Dragons. 2:40 to go. Layup up and good by Chibu. Vivian Chibu starting to get a little bit more time on the court. Played quite a bit against Neosho. Ball down low, ball knocked away. Last touch by Brown out of bounds. Colby will have it. 2:24 to go. The Neosho Gym, Rusty, one of the smaller ones that I've been in the Jayhawk Conference. Kind of remind me a little bit of Allen County. Three-pointer up and good by Bixaman.
Shot it with a lot of confidence.
Sure did. And a timeout's going to be taken by the Blue Dragons. A quick 30-second break. 49-25. Hutchinson on top of the Trojan ladies with 2:20 to go in the second quarter of play. We'll be back in a half minute.
Hi, I'm Ken Hyman, General Manager of Midwest Superstore in Hutchinson. We're proud to be a sponsor of HCC Sports. You have choices when it comes to your vehicle purchases, and a better way is more than a slogan. Any new or select pre-owned purchase comes with our Advantage Rewards benefits. That includes complimentary car washes with every service visit, a loaner car with any major service, including oil changes and tire rotations. A better way also means no high-pressure sales tactics. Everyone has deals, but do they take care of you after the sale? Visit us at MidwestSuperstore.com and go Blue Dragons.
$49-25, Blue Dragons lead it and have the basketball in the second quarter of play. Barber, dribble drive by Brown, lays it up and a foul called.
Brown will go to the free throw line. She had driven too far underneath the basket to get a shot, but was bailed out by the foul. Alicia with a big 12-point first quarter, hasn't scored in the second. Fourth foul on Tierra Itula.
Well, that's a bunch already. Free throws up and missing. Brown will get a second one. 49-25, Blue Dragons. Brown's toss, up and good. Her first trip to the line. 50-25. Hutchinson doubling up. The Colby Trojans. Three-pointer up and missing. Barber with the rebound. Kayla Barber out of DeSoto, Texas. Here comes Hopkins underneath. She'll put it up and score it. Brenna Hopkins with her first basket against Coffeyville. If you remember, Rusty, she really played well. 52-25. There's the steal. Blue Dragons now lead it. Barber comes away with it. Here it goes to Brown. Just led her too far, and it ends up being a turnover. Brown could not get to the basketball. All right, 1:32 remaining. Colby will bring the basketball up. Dixon on the dribble. Looks at Mickens, pulls it back. They go down top side Guillory. Guillory spins at the foul strike, kicks it on the outside. Shot put up by Bailey Bixman. Loose basketball on the court, taken away by Colby. As Blue got in there and took it away. Bad shot, way missing everything. The Blue Dragons get the rebound. Colby with a miss. Here comes Hopkins. Left side, Brown for three. Shoots it up, rims out on her, no good. Mickens battles for the board. Taken away this time by Bixman for Colby. And she will bring it up. Ball in the outer perimeter. Bixman will shoot another one. This one rims off, no good. Hopkins with a rebound for the Blue Dragons. We're inside of 37 seconds now in the quarter. Here's Green. Rolls down to the left side, back out top to Barber. She can shoot the three. Feed inside to Mickens, back on the outside. The 3-second violation goes two back as Brown hit the three, but 3-second violation in the lane. Charge against the Blue Dragons. So Hutchison will turn the ball over, and here comes Colby. They're going to work for one shot. Out the court, Dixon. Across the timeline, 14 seconds. A couple new faces in there. Outside Dixon. Now they roll it on the outer perimeter. Shot put up, but the buzzer won't count. It was way short, and we go to the dressing rooms. Blue Dragons leading at 52-25 at intermission. 52-25 is your score. We'll take a quick 2-minute timeout, add up all the numbers. Blue Dragons lead at 52-25. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Whatever the sport or season it may be, if you suffer any kind of sports injury, call the outstanding doctors at Pinnacle Sports Medicine and Orthopedics. Doctors Lowen and Severud have effectively treated virtually every kind of sports injury. They use the most advanced arthroscopic surgical techniques available to medicine. You'll also work closely with their highly trained physical therapists every step of your rehab. Get back in the game with Pinnacle Sports Medicine. Call 662-6000 to schedule your appointment or visit them online at summitks.com.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Solthawks from Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
Well, the Blue Dragons lead it. Lady Dragons lead at 52-25 at halftime. Time for the Medicine Shop in-game cancel. I want to remind everybody to come on out to AJ Sports Grill on Monday nights from 7 to 7:30 with John Onges live there each and every night. We've been having a couple good crowds, about 20 folks or better, 15, 20 people. Come on out and enjoy some great grub at AJ's and be able to talk with the coach if you want to. We're live on BW Radio from 7 to 7:30 p.m. Special thanks for AJ's for having us out there. Medicine Shop is our mid-game capsule sponsor. Rusty, I was in there today and picked up some medication. It's really easy. Just go online. You can refill your scripts, or they even have a service to do it for you.
Hey, I call in about 5 in the morning when I wake up, and just leave a message
number
for them, and it's ready when I go in to pick it up about noon.
You can't ask for any better service than that.
A lot of you out there have WellCare as a Medicare Part D provider, and some of you found out the hard way that WellCare has dropped most of the major chain pharmacies in town from their preferred list. But the Medicine Shop's proud to say that they're still preferred by WellCare. What does that mean for you? Well, if you're a member of WellCare, your drugs will probably cost less at the Medicine Shop compared to the other stores. It's simple. If you're a WellCare Medicare Part D member, you can save money by transferring to the Medicine Shop. All it takes is one call or a stop by at the shop, and the Medicine Shop will do the rest. You'll find the Medicine Shop at 14th and Main in Midtown Hutchinson. Well, the Blue Dragons took command of this game early on, led it 30-9 at the quarter break. At halftime, with a bunch of backup players playing for the Blue Dragons in that second quarter, the lead stretched just a bit. It is Hutchinson 52 and Colby 27 at halftime. The Blue Dragons had a nice shooting first half as they hit 51% of their 37 shots, 19 of 37. Pretty good job from three as well, where they made 5 of 13. The Trojans of Colby, not nearly as warm, 9 of 28 shooting, 32%, 3 of 12 from three-point land. Hutchinson dominated the glass, 27-10, and both teams had probably more turnovers than their coaches would have liked. 8 for Hutch, 11 for Colby. Again, the Dragons outscoring Colby by 5 line, 9 of 11 for Hutch, 4 of 5 for Colby. Hutchinson led in the game's first 20 minutes by Alicia Brown and Jada Mickens. Alicia Brown with 13, 12 of those coming in the first quarter, and Jada Mickens with 12 points at halftime, 10 of those in that first quarter. After that, it's 8 points for Sarah Kramer, who had a couple of three-pointers. Then 4 for Nene Roebuck. Scoring 3 was Alicia Green, along with Kayla Barber. 2 points for Vivian Chibu, for Coretta Hopkins, and for Tia Bradshaw. Blue Dragon first half total, 52 points. The Colby Trojans, nobody close to double digits. 2 players with 6. Jordan Dixon, pretty athletic young lady from Texas, had a couple of nice drives to the basket and a couple of free throws for her 6 points. Bailey Bixenman hit a couple of threes for 6. 4 points for Tiara Itula. The starting center for Colby also has 4 fouls at halftime. 3 points for Miona Leonard, and then the rest of the points came 2 each for Brooke Bixenman, for Caitlin Guillory, and for Jasmine Blue. So again at halftime, Hutchinson cruising 52-25. The Blue Dragons look like they'll be moving to 6-2, 4-2 in the league, and a pretty good bet to extend that winning streak to 4 games. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with more from
For
halftime.
over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has helped homeowners bring their remodel ideas to life. If you're looking to update a kitchen or bathroom, or hoping to remodel your entire home, trust the team at Erickson Custom Building. We create customized plans designed around your dreams, ideas, and budget. For quality and follow-through on any home project, call Erickson Custom Building at 620-585-2816 or visit ericksoncustomBLDG.com.
The Hutch Medicine Shop and the Hutch Blue Dragons have a lot in common. In addition to our logos both being blue, all 3 pharmacists at the Medicine Shop graduated from HCC. Rick Stone in 1984, Brent Bellman in 2001, and Lacey Stone in 2007. In fact, the Medicine Shop has employed over a dozen HCC students over the past 15 years who are now Kansas pharmacists. The Medicine Shop and the Blue Dragons working together as one team.
Just when you thought you were done with taxes, you got a letter from the IRS. Maybe you're being audited, or maybe you filed for an extension and still need some tax help. We at H&R Block are there for you. We don't stop working on April 15th. Our tax professionals are here to help you year-round. So if you have tax issues you need a hand with, even if H&R Block didn't do your taxes the first time around, visit our offices in Hutchinson, Lyons, or Ellsworth and let our experienced tax professionals help get you every dollar you deserve.
The Rothi family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothi Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothi works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name-brand flooring, and trust your home to the best. Rothi Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
Well, the Blue Dragons lead at 52-25, and ladies play at halftime. Running down some of the other scores of games taking place. Minute and 35 to go on the first. Seward on top of Cali. Then that's for Cali College is on undefeated 23-15 in that score. That's at Seward, by the way. Neosho giving Cloud a good run for the money. 3:01 to go in the first quarter play. 12-9, Cloud with the lead on that game. Way early, though. That's first quarter of action. Independence, Butler, 26-21 at halftime. Indy on top of the Lady Grizzlies. Blue Dragons travel to the Grizzlies next week. That's being played at Butler, so Indy with a halftime lead of 5. And another game, Allen County 23, Barton 28, started the third period, so they're in the third period already, and those are some of your halftime or third period scores. Against Samaji Haynes-Jones for Wichita State with 31 points off the bench last night. A big win that Wichita State had, so Samaji's playing well over there. We'll try to catch up with some of our other players that we know of or have that have moved on. Big Nick's down in South Florida. I see some Twitter feeds on him once in a while. Also know that Poppy Conley's going to transfer to Emporia State from Tulsa. Poppy was here over the Thanksgiving break when Coffeyville was in town. Was able to chat with him a little bit. So we'll try to catch up with some of those. There's also some of the ladies that played here for John Hodges as well. Again, if most folks know that Purcell is now playing down in Australia, playing WNBA ball in Australia. She had a great career at BYU, but then went on and had a little brief stint with the Dallas in the WNBA in the United States, but was there for training camp but did not make the regular roster. Went back home to Australia and has been playing quite well. So she's also playing with her sister Natalie, so that has to be a lot of fun. So try to keep up with some of our former players as well from both the guys and the gals. Here it is 52-25. Blue Dragons with the lead. We're going to check some of the other scores coming up in just a little bit. I'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with more from the Sports Arena in 2 minutes.
Diabetes is one of the leading causes of disability and death in the United States. The good news? People at high risk can lower their risk by more than half with the proper prevention program. Let this National Diabetes Month be a reminder to check your situation, get screened, and trust the Prairie Star physicians and diabetic counselor to guide you. Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
It's not always easy to find the perfect gift for everyone on your list, but Jim's Water & Woods has some pretty perfect gift ideas for you to consider, like their Eno hammocks, chairs, backpacks, totes, blankets, and more, all made from lightweight material but so durable. Of course, a Brio fire pit would make anyone happy. And why? No smoke. At Jim's, you can choose from grills, smokers, and accessories, and if you really want to impress, a hot spring spa. Let this be a Jim's Water & Woods kind of Christmas, 419 West 2nd in Hutchinson.
This is Carter Fowle, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Need a ride anywhere in Reno County? Reno County Area Transportation can get you there. ARCAT provides first-come, first-served general public transportation that is safe and affordable whether you live in town or in the country. ARCAT accepts tickets, monthly passes, or cash. 24-hour advance notice is required for rural pickups. Call 694-2913 for information.
Well, we'd like to remind everybody that there is a big football game remaining on our broadcast schedule, and that'll be Saturday afternoon in Gallon Stadium. A 1 o'clock kickoff as the Blue Dragons of Hutchinson participate in their own Salt City Bowl, and a very good team from Thatcher, Arizona, Eastern Arizona, coming in to provide the opposition for the Blue Dragons. Both teams are 7-4. I was looking at the roster for the Gila Monsters, and they are big. And they just like to pound it. They like to run it and run it and run it. They've only thrown 50 passes all season long. It makes you wonder whether Randy Dreiling has a clone coaching down there. But I don't think he does. But they pass less than 5 times a game on average, but they have a very potent running attack. And it's a huge team. 16 players on their roster over 300 pounds. Blue Dragons and Eastern Arizona, each 7-4, and the Blue Dragons have a little bit of momentum after finishing the regular season with a win out at Dodge City, but not as much as Eastern Arizona. Eastern Arizona coming in with wins in 5 of their last 6 games. Again, kickoff in the Salt City Bowl, Hutchinson against Eastern Arizona, Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock. Our broadcast starts with countdown to kickoff at 12:30.
Should be a good matchup. Of course, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Isn't that the old saying?
That is the old saying.
But you still got to push them around a little bit.
If I'm trying to block somebody, I'd rather they not outweigh me by 30 or 40 pounds.
Certainly don't want that to happen. So we'll see what happens. So hopefully it'll be a good bowl game. It's going to be beautiful weather, so plan accordingly and come on out. Rusty and Rob and Brandon McKay will be filling for me on the sidelines. I'll be on my way out to Garden City with the Blue Dragons as they'll match up against the Lady Broncbusters and the Broncbuster men out there. Here's 52-25 at halftime. We're about set to get going here in the second half of play. I gave some of those other scores. That's a pretty good matchup with Seward and Cowley tonight, Rusty, because those are Cowley's up the top of the heap down there in the women's play, and Seward right now on top of them.
And the other big matchup is Independence playing at Butler. Butler off to a slow start, 2-3, but always good at home. And Independence is the only other unbeaten in the league.
And Indy,
they, along with Cowley, 5-0.
And Indy leads Butler right now 26-21 at halftime. So a little scoring first half of play there. Here 52-25 Hutchinson as we're about set to get underway in the second half of play. Roebuck will have the basketball on the far side. Blue Dragons did about whatever they wanted to in that first half of play.
Don Lynch is back to his original starting lineup.
Here's Roebuck on the outside, Mickens. Over to Bradshaw. Tia Bradshaw, top to Brown, three-pointer. High arching shot, way short. Rebound cleared down by Gullery. Didn't get her feet set underneath her. End result was an air ball with the basketball coming out. Dixon, she'll get the start of the second half. Goes right side over to Woodward. Loose basketball ran down by Gullery. Gonna set up the offense. Dixon to the left wing. There's Bird, a blue that is. Back outside left wing, Leonard. She'll lob it underneath, stolen away by Mickens. Mickens will bring it on the dribble. Drives it all the way down, lays it up, misses it. Roebuck bump from behind, but no call made. Ball goes out of bounds to be last touched off of Colby. Really, coaching staff a little upset with Jada. She didn't put that one up and in. They also had Kramer in the corner, but didn't kick it to her. Kramer now stop now to Roebuck, to Brown. Brown right in front of us. Back on the left, Bradshaw with a three from the top. It comes off long, but ran down by Alicia Brown. Leavenworth sophomore picks it up to rekey it. Roebuck into Brown. Spins underneath, puts the wild shot up. It won't go. Loose basketball picked up out of there by Leonard. A little too far under. And a hard time getting it off the glass. Ends up being a missed shot and a rebound to Colby. Dixon on the outside. Leonard, that Guillory over in the left wing. Shot missing. Mickens with the rebound. Hutchinson wants to run it. Nice pass to Roebuck. Layup good. Boy, that was absolutely perfect. Roebuck now.
With her with 6 points.
Yep. They have 8 on the board up there, so I think she had 6 at halftime. Let's check it.
Okay.
Ball on the outside. Blue has it. Kicks it by near steal. Ball knocked away. They're going to say last touch out of bounds off of Roebuck. Down on the floor, laying prone was Guillory. Some of the seated officials behind us disagreed with that call.
The ones who aren't getting paid?
The ones who aren't getting paid. Ball on the right side. Dribble penetration by Woodworth. Pulls up and shoots it. Not there. Mickens with the rebound. Up to Kramer. Nice pass to Roebuck. Shot up. Not there, but a foul called.
Before the shot.
Yeah, before the shot. They're going to get the foul to go against Woodward. That'll be her second. Blue Dragons will stack on the right side. Inbound pass comes into Roebuck. Back out to Kramer, in and out of her hands. And here comes Colby on the run. Dixon all the way down. A nice job by Bradshaw to get back defensively. Reach-in foul called. I think it's going to be on Kramer. Might have been a reach-in from Bradshaw. Nope, Kramer's going to pick up the personal.
Kind of a ragtag start to the third quarter. Neither team playing very well out of the break.
Ball lobbed in. Blue runs it down. Goes right side now to Dixon. Gordon Dixon out of Keller, Texas. Lobs it down low underneath. Loose basketball. Jump ball called. Possession here will be the way of the Trojans. So they will inbound right side baseline. Hutchinson at Garden City. Return and go on the road to Butler a week from tonight. And wrap it up the first semester against Barton here on the 9th. You and Dan Nacarado have the call on that one. Feed down low underneath, basket good, and a foul called.
Nice pass down underneath to make it Woodward.
And for Woodward, that's her first basket. She has 2 points. So the 2+ shot coming. The basket in. The free throw. Woodward takes her time. Free throw toss. Up and good. So she finishes off the three-point play, and it's 54-28, Blue Dragons. So first points of the half for Colby. Blue Dragons with a basket as well in the second half of play. We're in the third quarter with 7:11 to go in the third. Kicking of the basketball will be inbounded on the right side baseline. Blue Dragons will inbound.
Colby's playing hard here in the third quarter, playing with a lot of enthusiasm.
Checking the ball game will be Kelts. She'll return in again out of Bird City.
Has 4 fouls.
Ball comes into Roebuck. Back outside now. Into the ball game is Dixon for the Blue Dragons. Coretta Dixon. Shot put up, missing. Rebound cleared out by the Colby Trojans. Lady Trojans want to run it. Dixon shifts gears, kicks it back on the outside. Here's Woodward to the top. Hands it off to Dixon again. Dixon will run that point guard. One-hand pass down the low blocks. Back out top to Woodward. Woodward across the base. Misses it. Rebound, though, underneath by Kelts. They'll kick it back outside. Dribble penetration. They'll put it up. And foul's going to be called against the Blue Dragons. Might have got away with a travel as Miona Leonard took it on the right side. In the act of shooting, she'll shoot free throws. Foul's going to be charged against number 2, Hopkins. That'll be her first foul. Free throws up and good by Leonard. Rusty down in the Osho, they would put the player's number on the right side and the foul count on the left side, just opposite the way we do it here. You talk about one confused broadcaster for a while.
I can imagine.
Free throws up and missing. Rebound's going to be cleared out by the Blue Dragons. Feed down low, Roebuck basket good. So the Blue Dragons.
Roebuck is double-figure scorer now.
She's solid. Really does a good job. Impressed with her in this first few games of the year. Jumper up way off its mark. Ball sails out of bounds. It'll be Hutchinson basketball.
Her teammates call her Nene. As good a player as she is, I'm thinking Yeye might be more appropriate.
Dejanay is her name. And she goes by Nene. John was talking about Nene once. I'm well, who the heck is Nene? They try to look at the names and figure it out, and finally figured it out. Hopkins has it. Low block left, pulls it back outside. Roebuck over right side to Bradshaw. Teal shoots the three. It won't go. Rebound, no. Cleared in the corner by Mickens. She'll flash it to Roebuck. Roebuck tried to drive in, taken away by Dixon of Colby. And she'll bring it up with 5:35 to go in the third period of play. Top side three by Woodward, off its mark, no good. Mickens on the run with the rebound. She has Hopkins on her right. She'll take it all the way down, puts it up, and draws the foul. And the foul's going to be going against Woodward. That will be her third. Any act of shooting will send Mickens to the line.
Mickens so far at the line tonight, 6 of 6, has 12 points.
Rusty said at halftime he'll have football coming your way on Saturday afternoon, and he'll shift gears on next Tuesday. High school basketball will start. It'll be down in Ark City.
Yeah, we'll all make the long trip to Ark City.
Mickens' free throw is up and good.
That'll be the varsity coaching debut of Coach Webster.
Yeah, Ted Webster. Coach Stiggins will have the girls' game. We'll have both of them right here on 102.9 KHUT in Hutchinson. Free throw toss by Mickens. Got that one as well. So both free throws good for Mickens. 58-29, Hutchinson. Outside of the ball, Keltz. Taken away. Blue Dragons with the steal. Kelsey Brett gives it off to Bradshaw. Rolling around and down and through. Finally, Bradshaw scoring it. Gia Bradshaw with the basket. She has 4 points. And a foul at the other end of the court on the west side. Tia Bradshaw will pick up. Is that her third?
It is her third.
At the line will be Jordan Dixon. Free throw toss by Dixon. Off his mark, no good. Dixon was 6 first half points. She was 2 out of 3 from the foul stripe in that first half of play. Shoots the second one. This one's good. So Dixon 1 out of 2 in this half. 7 points total for her. And the Blue Dragons will bring it up, leading 60-30. Mickens down low. Shot off the glass, no good. Battles for the board. Colby comes out with it. Leonard on the run. She'll take a corner right. Pull it back outside to Dixon. Blue Dragons still in the man-to-man. The feed down the low blocks. They'll work it down low. Bounce pass comes back outside. Foul call. They're going to whistle this one on Brianna Bradshaw on the floor. That'll be only her first. Bree was our guest on Dragon Talk the other night at AJ's Sports Grill. Talked about the fact that she wants to be a dental hygienist. Free throws up and good, by the way, by Brooke Bixaman. That'll be her third point. I said, so you want to really put fingers in people's mouths? And she basically said, if I get paid for it, yeah. Free throws up and missing. Rebound cleared out by the Blue Dragons.
Oh, they get paid for it.
Paid for it, all right. So anyway, she's hoping that she can continue her basketball career. But I'll tell you what, Wichita State right down the road has a good program. Ball on the outer perimeter. 3 ball won't go on a missed shot put up by Brett. And a rebound's cleared out by Colby. Colby will whip it on the left side. Brixham with another 3 attempt. This one's out of bounds. Last touched off the Colby Trojans.
Well, the Blue Dragons were shooting well over 50% at halftime, but no longer. Neither team able to hit with any kind of percentage, any kind of good percentage here in the third quarter.
First 6 minutes have been a little iffy here, 60-31. Blue Dragons have with the lead, and sometimes when you have that big lead, there's a jumper up and missing, but the Blue Dragons, Brown with the rebound, wraps it around underneath, puts it up and in. Nice court awareness by Alicia Brown.
And rewarded with her 14th and 15th points.
Yeah, 15 for her. Ball on the outside, Colby still with the basketball. Ball comes back outside to Dixon now. Dixon pulls back, looks inside. Shot clock at 6. They'll drive down low, ball blocked away, and a whistle called. Referee calls the timeout himself. I think there's 3 on the shot clock, so the inadvertent whistle?
It was a block. That ball should be out of bounds to Colby. With 3 seconds
he said
to inbound.
inadvertent whistle, so I think he was anticipating it going out of bounds. Inadvertently called the ball dead, and they stopped the clock with 3 seconds left. So here comes the inbounds from Colby. Feed inside, and a travel call. Nice job on the block. Getting a hand in there and kind of messing up the shot of Bailey Vixaman was Blue Dragons' Tia Bradshaw. So Hutch with 3:13 to go. Tia Bradshaw will bring it up. Kicks it to Brown, corner left. Kelsey Brett, she just hasn't quite got on track. I heard she's a really good shooter. Ball on the outside to Bradshaw. Brings it out on the dribble. Reach in foul call to whistle this one on Leonard. It's her second personal, team's third team foul. Ball comes in. Barber hands it back to Bradshaw. Corner left to Bree Bradshaw. She'll bring it out on the dribble. Left side, Tia Bradshaw. On the right side, here's Kelsey. Kelsey Brett. Shot goes up, around, and comes out on her. Rebound's going to be cleared out by Colby.
Pretty good drive, just didn't finish.
Shot put up, missing. Battle for the board. Ran down by Leonard. So Colby will get a fresh 30. Ball saved in by the Colby Trojans, but into the hands of Brown for the Blue Dragons. She'll bring it down. 2-on-3. Shot by Brett doesn't go. Rebounds cleared out by the Blue Dragons. They'll get another opportunity. Now 20 on the shot clock because Brett's shot did not hit iron. There's the ball blocked. Ran down by the Blue Dragons. 13 on the clock, and a timeout's going to be called. Shot clock at 13, and Bree Bradshaw turns it over. That was a crazy few seconds there.
Yeah. Both teams are playing hard, but not with a lot of efficiency at the moment.
Butler's rallied back to take a 34-33 lead over to Indy with 4:15 to go in the third quarter of play.
That is one tough place to get a win when you go to Butler.
One physical ball club, too. Here's Leonard. She'll bring it up the court for the Colby Trojans. Angle on the outside, Guillory. Ball, 3 ball, airs ball no good. Rebound cleared off the floor by Bree Bradshaw. Long pass to Green. Layup doesn't go. Roebuck with the putback. It doesn't go. She gets the rebound. Nene trying to battle up again. She'll draw the foul. She's getting a little frustrated. Foul's going to be charged against Blue. Blue will pick up her first personal. At the line, shooting free throws will be Roebuck. Well, I got to know with this good weather, have you been taking advantage of the golf course?
I really haven't had a chance.
Free throws up and good by Roebuck.
Did play 9 holes the other day.
Roebuck with her 3rd point of the quarter. 10th point of the game. Free throw toss is up and good. Actually 12 now. That was her 11th and 10th and 12th point.
Another turnover.
And with the basketball will be the Blue Dragons. So Green brings the basketball up. She'll angle dribble to the right. Roebuck with it on the left side. Into Barber's hands. She'll put it up. Rims out on her, no good. Blue battles for the board and comes out with it. 1:12 remaining to go in this third quarter mark. Colby's played better in this second half. The drive down low, shot up missing. Blue with the rebound. Her putback basket goes. And Blue now with 4 points in the contest, 2 free throws in the first half. 64-33, Blue Dragons.
Just the second field goal of the quarter for Colby.
Hutchinson's done a good job defensively. Although, like I said, Colby's played especially better defensively. Shot up and good. Are they going to count it? Yes, they will. And Brown will get another 2. She'll go to the line.
17 for Alicia with a free throw coming.
She will step to the line, try to make it 18. Free throw toss off. It's marked no good. 44 seconds remaining in the quarter, and Colby will bring it down. Guillory, ball on the outside, no dribble penetrate. Layup up and good as Kashan was able to score it, her first basket. Chacon out of Monte Vista, Colorado. Free throw toss, up and good. So she completes the three-point play. And it's 66-36, Blue Dragons. Inside of 30 seconds now in the third quarter. Men's game is just about 45 minutes away, so stay tuned for that one. Blue Dragons
miss a baseline drive, get a rebound.
Kept it alive, and a feed down low blocks, a foul called. I think Brown will shoot free throws again.
Should get a couple this time. Alicia, an okay free throw shooter, makes about 2/3 of it. Having a big game, her second good game in a row.
Free throw toss is up and good. Yeah, she had a great game there today. She'll shoot us another one here. 18 points for her. She's about to make it 19. Free throw toss, up and good. 19 points for Brown. Ball comes in the back with Leonard. Leonard on the right side over to Guillory. She'll spin away, gives right side, jumper up and on its way, 3-point not there. Rebound cleared underneath by Bree Bradshaw, and Bradshaw will bring it up 1 second. Half-court shot, off his mark, no good. We'll go to the fourth. Blue Dragons in full control, 68-36 as we head to the fourth quarter play. Over to Colby Trojans. We'll be back in 1 minute.
If you listen to the radio or watch TV, you probably realize you could be in for a real shock when you get your next heating bill. E&M Plumbing has the solution with the Rude 90-plus modulating gas furnace. Efficiency ratings of 94% and above could mean 30 to 40% savings on heating costs. And it's so quiet, you'll wonder if it's even running at all. E&M's regular service and Rude's reputation for reliability are your answers for high energy costs. For no obligation answers, call E&M Plumbing, your Rude dealer for the Hutchinson area.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B & Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
The Blue Dragons, after shooting better than 50% in the first half, hit only 5 of 22 shots in that third quarter. That's 23% shooting. So for the game, Hutchinson at 41%, still 27% shooting for Colby. Big lead for the Dragons, 68-36.
Looks like the Barton Lady Cougars are going to win over Allen. They lead with 53. Well, they lead in the third quarter with 53 seconds left, 50-39. That's been a nip and tuck game the whole game. We'll try to get some of the other finals in after the completion of this game or for you in the guys' game. Ball on the outer perimeter, Roebuck. We're in the start of the fourth quarter now. Brown has it back outside to Green. Alicia Green out of Philadelphia. Ball on the left wing. Roebuck, 9 on the shot clock. Bree Bradshaw will gun it on its way, not there. Loose basketball picked up by Roebuck. She'll drive in, kicks it back outside, and they'll reset it. Just underway in this fourth period of play. Hutchinson 68-36. Really got it done, led at halftime 52-25. There's a drive inside, and a foul's going to be called against the Colby Trojans. Dixon will pick up the personal, or first. Inbounding Blue Dragons right side. It's going to be Alicia Green to trigger the inbounds pass. It comes out now. The Blue Dragons working around the left side. Here's Brown on the outside. They run off the wheel. Here's Green. Top of the key three. Rims off no good. Into the hands of the Colby Trojans with the basketball, Leonard. So Hutch had what they wanted on that inbound play. Didn't get it to go. Nice shot by Green off the top. Just barely missed. Here Dixon will set it up. Left side to Woodward. She'll drive in. Draws the foul. Foul's going to be charged against the Blue Dragons.
Roebuck.
Nene will pick up her second. Not a shooting situation. The referee indicated that Colby will inbound left side baseline. Dixon will trigger the inbounds pass. Ball comes way out long. Brown gets a hand on it and steals it. Here comes Brown for the sprint out layup. Puts it up and misses it. Rebound underneath by Chibu. Was able to put it back up and good. Vivian Chibu converts the basket off the missed shot put up by Brown. At least she just doesn't want to break that 20-point mark, does she? Came off a little hard on the sprint.
Once again, drove it too far underneath.
Ball on the right side. Jumper up and good. Shot up by Keltz is good. A two-pointer. 70-36, Blue Dragons. 70-38, excuse me. 8:13 to go. This fourth and final period. Roebuck outside the green. Blue Dragons working to the right side. Brown has it. Brown's had a lot of minutes in there tonight. Roebuck on the left side. Chibu out front. Dribble drives. Puts it up. Flat shot not there. Gets it on board. Goes up strong with it and scores it. Vivian Chibu. 6 points for Vivian Chibu. There's a turnover, and coming up with it will be Green. Green will scoop it up, takes it in, layup, up and good. Alicia Green with the first basket in the second half, and a timeout's going to be taken just for a substitution is all. And they will bring a fresh 4 in for Colby. And Colby will send some new faces into the ball game. Itula is back in there. Chacon will be in there as well. A couple other new players back in there. Blue, along with Bailey Bexaman. Bexaman again out of Greenfield, Kansas, just outside of Colby. She'll dribble penetrate, lays it up with the left hand, not there. Chacon down low underneath, and Chacon was able to score it. She has 5 second half points. 74-40 Dragons. Your Dragon ladies are going to go to 6-2 on the year. Colby will fall to 3-7. There's a ball stolen and knocked away. Last touched out of bounds by Bixaman. And Bree Bradshaw will inbound. Gets it into Green. Green with that right knee with the support on it. Here's the steal. Colby takes it away, and the Blue Dragons take it right back as Green gets it back. Then she throws it away. Here comes Colby on the drive. And it's stolen away again by the Blue Dragons. It's coming up with it will be Hutchinson. Chibu to Brown. Brown all the way down. Alicia basket good. She has 21. Timeout's going to be called on the court. 76-40. Another substitution timeout into the ball game will check Kramer as well as Brett. Well, not the prettiest basketball at the other end, Rusty, but a good job.
Yeah, both teams continue to play with enthusiasm.
Inbounding will be the Colby Trojans as Bixaman will bring the basketball up. It's Bailey Bixaman. She's a freshman, and her sister's also a freshman, so a couple of twins there. The ball all the way down. Kramer, she'll gun it on its way and hit it. Sarah Kramer with a good-looking jumper. Kramer now with 10 points on the night. Ball knocked away on the corner right side. It'll be retained by Colby.
I just keep feeding you material, and you don't want to touch it.
I can't use that. I don't want to touch that. That's right. Alicia Green will check out. Nice job by Alicia the minute she was in there. Here comes Colby's inbound. Long three, not there. Air ball. It will be Blue Dragon basketball.
That one needed to be longer.
Yes, it did. 6:08 to go in the contest. We're in the fourth quarter. Dragons 78 to 40. Hutchinson is up over their average on the year. They average 67.9 points a game. Colby, we finally figured out their actual average is right around 49, 48.5 to be exact. They didn't have all the games figured into their stats. Three-pointer up and on its way. Good three-pointer up and good by Bradshaw. That's Tia Bradshaw with the tray. Went around a couple times and down and through. 81-40. Ball taken away underneath by the Blue Dragons. Kramer. Hutchinson will bring it up. Left side. Bradshaw hands it off to Roebuck. She's in the lane, puts it up and scores it. Nice job by Nene Roebuck.
Dragons 14. Playing well here in the early parts of the fourth quarter.
Ball on the outer perimeter. Three-pointer attempt does not go. The rebound cleared away by the Blue Dragons. For the second straight game, Alicia Brown establishes a new career scoring record with 21 points. She had scored 19 against Neosho, so those are both good for her career. And foul called underneath. It's going to work against Roebuck. She'll pick up her third. Second team foul. So Barber will check in the Blue Dragon lineup. Roebuck will take a break. And also checking in will be I'm trying to remember how exactly to pronounce this.
Who are you looking at?
Yeah, we'll check into the lineup.
In English, it would be pronounced gay, G-U-E-Y-E, but she pronounces it gay.
She says it's not gay, it's gay. So Fama Gye into the lineup now. She's 6'6", out of the Senegal for the Blue Dragons. Right side, Dixon. Randy McKay's looking at me like crazy. Outside they go. Ball knocked away. Bradshaw trying to get to it. Ran down by a Colby player, but then she steps on the sideline, and they turn it over. All righty, inbounding will be the Blue Dragons. Tia Bradshaw out of Dodge City. Left side she goes to Brett. Back around the right side to Kramer. To Brett again. Oh, check that, Bradshaw. Now they'll run it. 16 on the shot clock. Here's Bradshaw wide open underneath. Puts it up and scores it. Just kind of peeled off as everybody kind of went with their man. She found a little seam there and put it up and in. 85-40 Dragons. Ball blocked at the other end by Gye, and the rebound's going to be cleared out by the Blue Dragons. Gye trying to get to it. It's knocked away. It'll be Colby basketball. Heard a horse race called, Rusty, the other day, that the horse's name was Arr. A-R-R-R-R. Down the stretch came Arr.
I like that.
All right, with the basketball on the top side left. Three-pointer on its way. Off its mark, no good. Ran down by the Blue Dragons. Bradshaw. Blue Dragons will bring it up. Bradshaw tries in, lays it up, misses it. Rebound cleared out by the Colby Trojans. 85-40. Hutchinson in full control. Just trying to play it out here. Missed shot. Barber with the rebound. Hutchinson will bring it up. Ball on the left side will be Brett. Three-pointer by Bradshaw. It's off its mark, no good. Rebound, Colby.
Speaking about three-pointers, did you see that Wichita State game, any of it last night?
No, I did not.
Savannah State took 55 three-pointers.
Oh, my gosh. Shots up and missing. Samaji Haynes-Jones had a heck of a game. 31 off the bench. Here's Kramer. He'll drive in, and a foul will be called. It'll go against the Colby Trojans. Only the second of the quarter, so the Dragons will have the basketball right side baseline.
State of Kansas has a couple of Division I teams that merit their positions in the top 10. KU and Wichita State. K-State might prove to be pretty good before it's all said and done.
Here comes the inbound, wide open underneath, layup good. As Kelsey Brett found an opening, she scored.
Her first points.
87-40. There's a steal. Blue Dragons with the lead. Kramer for the Hutch Blue Dragons will bring it up. Out top now, right side, Bradshaw. They look to Brett, but don't go to her. They'll reverse the left wing. Here's Kramer to feed inside. Palmer runs it down. Now they'll reset it. Bradshaw, 12 on the shot clock, 2:41 on the game clock. Ball on the outer perimeter, 8 on the shot clock now. They got to go. Here's Barber. She'll spin in the lane, stumbles through, and got the travel call to go against her. Turnover.
Boy, as much noises as coming from the coaching staff of the Blue Dragons, you'd think
but
didn't have a 47.
Have you noticed they haven't been standing in front of us tonight? So it's been a nice view here.
Well, they are vocal.
Yes, they are. There's a drive down low. Shot doesn't go. Rebound cleared out by Kia. Rebound cleared out by the Blue Dragons, and Bradshaw, and she loses it. And coming from behind to get the steal was Gullery. The other way, layup good. Scoring it, number 21, Itula. She has 6 points for the Colby Trojans. 87-42. We're right at the 2-minute mark. Again, the men's game will start at 7:30, so we'll fill with some news in between games. And
we'll be on time.
The drive inside, shot up and missing. Rebound spot for and knocked away. We still have the post game to contend with, so we'll alert our station Ford ops that we'll have to get that in. Jumper on the outside, missed by Kramer. Rebound by Bradshaw. And Tia trying to get it out. Barber finally grabs it. She'll go to the foul stripe and shoot it on its way and miss it. Rebound cleared out by the Colby Trojans. Trojans will bring it up. Tyler Korb doing the chief engineer work back at the station tonight. Appreciate his hard work.
Doing a good job of it.
Ball on the outer perimeter. Three-pointer in the corner by Leonard. Doesn't go, but a foul is called, and that will send, I believe, Leonard to the foul stripe for 3.
Famaguet with the foul.
Picks up the personal. 87-42, Blue Dragons with 1:15 to go. Hutch will go to 6-2 on the year. Free throw toss is up and good by Fiona Leonard. This Colby team went into Dodge, and won on the last second shot the other night. It's their lone victory on the season, or in the conference, that is. Free throws up and missing. She'll get a third. Leonard's free throw toss is up. That one's good. Leonard out of McAllister, Oklahoma. 87-44, Dragons with 1:08 to go. Jumper up, missing. Rebound's going to be cleared away. Colby will bring it up. Fans got excited for a second. The drive down the other way, not there. Yeah, with the rebound for the Blue Dragons. Gives it off to Bradshaw. Tia Bradshaw back to Gia. Swings it inside to Barber. Barber holds up. Kicks it corner right. Jumper by Brett is good. A three-pointer by Brett. It's good to see Kelsey hit that one. 5 points for her. 90-44. Blue Dragons inside of 40 seconds now. Jumper on the outer perimeter. Up and rolling off. No good. Yeah, with the rebound. And Hutchinson will bring it up.
You're kind of getting into this one.
Yeah. A ball on the outside. Fama has it. Feeds to Barber. Barber has it stripped away from her. Just held it out, and Leonard came up with it for Colby. She'll drive down, and the whistle stops play with 17.3 to go. And a foul is going to be committed against the Blue Dragons. Brett will pick up the personal. It'll be her second. At the line will be Leonard. Free throws up and good. She's hit 4 in the second half, 4 out of 6 in the second half of play. Free throw up and good, got them both.
Dragons will most likely just dribble it out, but we'll see.
And that's going to be your final. The Blue Dragons are going to win this one tonight. They win at 90-46 over the Colby Trojans. And Hutchinson will go to 6-2 on the year. So the Blue Dragons are victorious. And they'll get set to start working on the game plan for Garden City as they'll travel to Garden City coming up this Saturday. And we will have all the action for you. I want to remind everybody, listen to Blue Dragon basketball on Country 102. KHUT in Hutchinson, as well as KWBW at 1450 AM and 98.5 FM in Hutchinson as well. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. Rusty will add up all the numbers. Get set for the Medicine Shop post-game capsule, brought to you by the Little White Castle at 14th and Main Medicine Shop. We'll take a 2-minute break. Blue Dragons winners. We'll be back in 2.
Imagine for a moment